So, welcome to Coming to the Light. This is our interview series on amazing women in magic and what they do and why they do it. Would you care to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
My name is Fern. I'm Woodlandfern on Instagram. I basically make pleasing content for Magic the Gathering. I like everything bright and positive and no negativity here.
Pleasing is the best kind of magic content, to be fair.
Pleasing content, yeah.
Not enough of that. Not enough of that.
No, there's not, unfortunately.
So, what brought you to Magic? Like, how long have you been playing? Or, like, what set did you start at?
It was when I met my boyfriend, Richard. He introduced me to the game. He made me a commander deck. It turns out that the deck they had made was actually not allowed. It was two different colors, with more different colors in there. And I was like, I was playing with some people and they were like, hang on a minute, how have you got that color in that deck? I can't even remember what it was now. It was a zombie deck, but
Nice.
yeah, it was totally not legal. So then he made my second deck, which is mono green, which is very simple and easy. And I love it. I've always loved it. I was hooked straight away. And yeah, I never looked back.
Do you still play it? The second deck, not the first one.
I do. Yeah. He is my favorite deck, and lots of people that have played games with me at like events and things have played it against it before, and they go, oh no, not Wilson again. And I'm like, yes, he's my favorite.
Oh, the classic bear deck.
Love it. It's not even, everyone's like, oh, bear tribal. I'm like, I think Kudos is in there, King of Bears, and Wilson, and that's it.
Oh, fair. Just bear.
So, just big stompy green creatures and lots of commander damage.
It's a bear triarchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So if Richard built the deck wrong, how long had he played before that?
Well, he's been playing it a long time, but he had a break, and he was mostly playing standard, so Commander was newer to him as well. So I'm not really sure what happened there.
Fair enough.
But I was not complaining because I was winning every game, but it's because I had cards I had in there.
People always seem surprised by my deck. It's weird.
Yeah. I just thought it was great.
So that drew you into Magic. Had you heard of the game before that?
No, never ever at all before in my life. I have always liked fantasy things and card games and board games in my family, but I'd never had anyone introduce me to it before. So when he initially said it, I was like, oh, that's a lot of writing on cards. That looks really confusing, a lot of keywords. And then when we started doing it, I was like, this is actually a lot more simple. But I always used to tap my creatures when I'd block for a very long time.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to get out of that, which was really strange. But, I'm like, oh no, I have to block with everything. And now they're all tapped. And they're like, no, that's not how that works. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice.
I still sometimes do it, to be fair, when I'm
just sort of
really
nostalgia,
tired. Yeah, absolutely. But I made Instagram when Bloomburrow came out. I was like, I need to start taking pictures of these cards because they're just so beautiful. And that's when I started my Instagram.
Nice. That's a very beautiful set.
Mm-hmm.
So do you just play Commander or do you play other formats?
It is just Commander. I do play occasionally. We've got a vintage deck, and we do.
That's quite a step up.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of like really old cards that we just find, like random ones. So it's not like expensive or anything, but it's like, yeah, we enjoy that because I like collecting the cards as much as I like playing them.
Like the card pool overlap between Commander and Vintage is quite big. And people have actually said that Commander is kind of a terrible place to start because the card pool is so deep.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Modern is the one. I can't afford much new stuff, so I can't really play Modern because of obviously all the new sets come out. I haven't got that many cards for it, but I would like to get into it. And Lorwyn was definitely the one that made me want to.
I mean, Modern is my favorite set, or my favorite format. Like, this is what I play competitively. You're a creator at Amsterdam, right?
Yeah. So you, aren't you?
I'll bring some Modern decks for us. We'll play.
Absolutely. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely. Nice. I'm going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So all the magic.
Me too. Ever. I'm not sure. I might be judging some of the days. I applied as both a creator and a judge.
Amazing.
You never know what you're gonna get, right?
Exactly.
And so I've been accepted.
All bases.
Yeah, exactly. I figure no matter what I'm going, and we'll just figure it out. You said you started your Instagram as Bloomburrow, right? Did you have Instagram or social stuff before that? Did you do video type stuff before that, or?
I've got my own private well, not private, but it's a more just general lifestyle based Instagram, which I had been doing for a long time, and I was struggling to grow because I didn't have a niche necessarily. So I was sort of not anyone's cup of tea, if you know what I mean. There wasn't anything specific that I could focus on. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe I'll make a new Instagram and I'll have, Magic the Gathering stuff on there. And then at first I felt a bit imposter syndrome. I don't know Magic enough, like, oh, everyone's just going to laugh at me and be like, oh, what silly girl, you don't know anything. And my partner was really, really supportive. And he was like, no, you do know what you're doing. And even if you don't know everything, that's fine. That's not what it's about. You don't have to know everything. And I was like, yeah, that is true.
I mean, and there's plenty of other people that are joining the game right now anyway. So these are people that are in the same situation at least, right?
I'm always going to do something wrong in a game. That's just the way I am.
You just need to lean into it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've been playing for 30 years. I make mistakes all the time. This is it's just how it works.
Well, that makes me feel so much better.
How is the scene near you as far as like gender balance and such?
I mean, it's never going to be balanced, is it? It's never, unfortunately. But there is a lot of girls that I have met through Instagram that I found out are actually only up the road or,
Nice.
a couple of hours away, which is really nice. And the UK Magic the Gathering command fests help because obviously you go to that and you go, oh, a girl playing Magic the Gathering. And you automatically like go, oh, okay, because they're a lot rarer. So it is always nice to see like Women Plus playing Magic and feeling comfortable playing Magic as well.
Yeah.
They always look like they're having a great time.
I've really always found the UK scene generally very inviting, like the commands fest and such.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I was in a male dominant workplace when I was 16 upwards. I did tree surgery at college, so I was the only girl. So I was very used to being in a male dominated area, but it is really nice to have some girls there as well. There's definitely, it's been multiplying. And I'm glad.
I feel like things are getting better, but hardly good. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's going the way we want, just not fast enough.
Yeah. Like, it's interesting because it's different per country, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I'm so excited for Amsterdam, because there's going to be so many different creators from different places that we're going to be able to meet, which we wouldn't usually.
Absolutely. So I just played in Bologna like a month ago or whatever. And there were probably 3 women in the main. And this is like 3 from like 400.
That's crazy.
It's 2 better than last time I was in Bologna.
Okay, so just you then.
Well, that time I was a judge and there was 1 woman playing.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad. It is sad when you go to places and you expect there to be more girls and there's not. But I don't think, well, as far as I've had, the males do make me feel comfortable and they do make me feel welcome and inviting and not creeped out or at all. So it's
awesome.
nice that they are making it welcome for more women to play.
That's cool.
Well, the ones around me are anyway.
I mean, that's what I get from, it's obviously difficult to say something that broad, but generally speaking, in the UK, like, I have also had those situations. So it's been really good. You kind of mentioned a little bit, like, what brought you to content creation, but I'm curious, what do you get out of it as far as, because, like, we know it takes a lot of energy, right? And it takes a lot of really commitment, and there's really not a whole lot of payoff.
No, definitely not.
So kind of like, what keeps you going? Like, what keeps you really interested and really pushing?
So I suppose at the moment I've had a little bit of a break, which was well needed, but it's also totally fine if anyone needs a break. The community is amazing and they always support you in your breaks that you can have if you need a little bit of a refresh. But I love taking photos. I do. I love doing it. I enjoy it so much. And to be able to take photos of something that I love playing as well. And like I said before, I collect art. I collect Rebecca Gay, Aris Compier, Sam Gay. All of their art is just amazing. So being able to take photos in a creative way of their art is like a way of me showing other people that art. And I need to do the 9 cards of me, I need to do that still. But I feel like they'd all be like really pretty ones because I'm like, these are the ones I love. These are the ones that are the best.
Yeah, I thought the 9 cards thing was pretty sweet. I think it's a really cool idea to really pick out. I did realize that I didn't put an Ink Moth Nexus on, which I know. Well, I know. Someone mentioned it in the comments, so I was like, Yeah, I got it on my neck. Like, it's fine. We just...
Yeah, yeah. You are, you don't need to put that on there.
But it's cool, like, not just your favorite, but just like really what brought you to where you are, what means so much deeper than just like the strongest cards or whatever.
The best thing about Magic is the community. It really is being able to, and because obviously my partner plays, we can play whenever we want. A lot of people don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
A lot of people have got to go and meet someone online, which isn't sometimes as convenient. But I just love having that interaction and being able to make weird, wacky decks and try them out and then go, oh, that was really not very good. Like, we'll get rid of that one or change that or add some more. But it's great, and it brings me so much joy to strategize as well. Like, there's so much, you can make it as easy and as simple as you want and just have a simple game of just, hitting each other and that be that. Or you can play really sneaky and you can really be like, right, I've got to get you out and then you, which is why I'm always better at a 2-player game than pod, because I'm used to playing just Richard and I forget about other people. And then I'm like, oh no, I've left myself wide open for everyone else.
Yeah, this is the politics I'm super not used to either.
No.
It's not
and
my
there
deal.
Is some politics sometimes as well.
100%. 100%.
Like, no, if you hit me, I'll do this. And you're like, ooh, but will you?
Yeah, that moment where you know that this is clearly the best strategy and you're like, well...
Yeah, I haven't got a very good poker face. Like, I pick up a good card, I'm like, ooh.
But maybe that is your poker face. You never know.
True.
Just react that way to every single card.
All lands.
Exactly. When you look at the, like, you're scrying and you look at the top card, you're like, read really close. You're like, so it's not a land, is what you're saying?
Yeah. And then I put it back and then I draw and I'm like, oh, I forgot that was there.
Yeah, you're really excited.
Yeah.
So what bracket do you like to play?
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you like to be... What bracket? Like, do you like to be more competitive or more like a board game?
So I enjoy having fun. Obviously, nobody enjoys a game that lasts 3 turns because I'm here for everyone to have a good time and I want to see what your decks do as much as I want to see my decks do something. So I do enjoy playing longer games, but then I run out of time, especially at like events and command fest and stuff. I play like 3 games and I'm like, oh, it's time to go home. But I just, honestly, I think it's probably high-ish. I want it to be a tough game, but not... Yeah, I haven't got any expensive cards, mostly because I can't afford them, but I haven't got anything too crazy. I've got like 1 dual land in one of my decks, so that automatically makes it my like better deck.
Fair.
So when people are like, oh, let's have a hard game, I'm like, okay, I'll play Gishath, which has got my Tager in it. But that's it. Like, I don't... The rest of them are all pretty mediocre. It depends. You could draw horrendously and it not do anything, and then you could have a game where you win really well, really quickly. It is hit and miss with my decks.
I mean, that's the beauty of Magic. You don't need the expensive cards, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to spend loads of money on things, but you can if you want to. And that's okay.
And this is actually kind of the cool thing about the booster fun. The idea that there's these crazy expensive versions, but at the same time, that means there's really cheap versions no one wants.
Yeah.
And so it makes the card both collectible and a game piece, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's why I really do enjoy when they do like full art versions of normal cards, because you're like, okay, so I can get the pretty card for my folder and then I'll play with the not so pretty one.
But you can play with the pretty one.
Oh, yeah, but then I can swap it out if I fancy. I can be like, oh, yeah.
You have to use sleeves.
Oh, I mean, I do use sleeves, but I would absolutely have a sleeveless deck, but I just don't, because I have enough sleeves.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I have a sleeveless deck, but that's the only deck that's sleeveless. All the rest are fully sleeved.
Yeah, I know my one with my dual land in is double sleeved, but the rest are just single sleeved.
Oh, everything...
But I don't mind.
Everything I have is double sleeved just because it's they're all like competitive decks, like modern or whatever. And so it's just about the consistency of the cards and keeping them upright.
See, I struggle to shuffle a double sleeve deck.
Yeah.
I drop them. I'm like,
double sleeved commander decks are huge. Triple sleeved are ridiculous. And it's only people in Birmingham that I have seen triple sleeve.
I don't think I've actually ever seen one. That would be interesting to see what it looks like.
I have one good reason to triple sleeve something.
Go on.
And this is... So I have these sleeves I've never used. They were the pre-release promos that I got when I was in Tokyo for War of the Spark. So they're the Altar Liliana sleeves. And they're like pre-release sleeves. And I've never used them because I don't want to ruin them.
Yeah, okay. So you've sleeved the sleeves because you love the sleeves.
Yeah, I've never used them, but I can see that being like a protection on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, I just don't use the sleeves.
I have them all in top loaders.
Maybe. Get them all graded. It's fine. Like,
Yeah,
I've actually
yeah.
had these sleeves on eBay forever, and they've never been bought. But they're listed for like $50 a pack. Because technically, I think that's what they're worth, but nobody's going to pay that. And I would rather just keep.
Sometimes you would, yeah. You're like, no, I'll just keep that, thanks.
Like, there's
I'd rather, go expensive or keep.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there's no reason to sell them for cheaper. But if someone wants to spend $50 on them, have them.
Yeah, if it was a gift for someone, maybe. If I'm like, I've been looking just exactly for this, and you'd be like, oh, okay, fine, I'll part with it. But otherwise, no.
I have what'll probably end up being a terrible deck that I still haven't built. I have the full set of War of the Spark Altar Planeswalkers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 5-color, and there's no like synergy between them at all.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
that is me.
Dual lands, those with the Liliana sleeves, it'll be great.
Yeah, no, that's literally me when I'm at events. Like when you do a draft, I'm like, oh, I just put all my favorite cards together, and now they don't work.
5-color good stuff. Nah, 5-color stuff.
Yeah, just 5 colors. Yeah, as long as there's 5 colors in, you win the game, right?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So, what's your favorite deck right now? Do you still play your mono green, or do you have what's in the rotation?
I like simple decks. So I'm a big fan of mono. So I do have a mono white deck, which is Rick Steadfast Leader from The Walking Dead. And I do enjoy that because everyone always goes, oh, mono white, and you're like, yeah, mono white. Like, come on then, let's go. Like, it's like they sort of like judge it before you've even started, and you're like, oh, okay. And then I have my fairy deck, which is the same. They're like, oh, fairies, and I'm like, yeah, they're just pretty fairies, you know. But I've got like some of my favorite cards in there, like Meddling Mage. I played once, and you can't. Yeah, and you name their commander, and then they just can't play it, and you're like, well, I'm playing my commander. So I do like it when people underestimate you, but also sometimes it happens far too often. You get a bit sick of it.
Fair. Are you more likely to build a new deck if you're sick of it? Like, would you be more likely to build a new deck or change an old deck?
So I did have some decks. I had what was her name? Duskana, Rage Mother, and she was a bear. Okay. And she was everything gets too bigger basically when you attack. So I was just filling it with 2/2 creatures, and then when I had Duskana out, they all got bigger. But it sort of never won. It was sort of a deck that it did things, but it wasn't very interesting. And because the commander that I chose was kind of gimmicky, I couldn't then make it better and swap it out. Mm-hmm. I like to go for a commander that does something really silly.
That's fair. A nice, unique, like, that's kind of the strength of commander, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'd hate to, not that there's anything wrong with playing common decks and precons, but I do like to sometimes have something that no one's played before. And they're like, oh, okay, or even just a different way, you know, and they're like, oh, I've never played it this way before. And you're like, yeah, well, you know, that's because it's great and you can just make it however you want.
That I feel as well. My old deck is not good.
Yeah.
Not good, but it is an experience. You know, like I remember when we had played and we discussed a lot of people just start talking about the nostalgia and how they got into the game and like things like that. And it's just this experience, which I think is important for any deck, right? This idea that people play it and they remember it and they're like, oh yeah, it was crazy that this happened. I've never seen that card before, or I've never someone use it this way, or I think that's super important. Yeah. Whether you win or not.
And when you see when someone plays a card and you go, oh, that would go really well in this deck, or a deck that I've got, and you're like taking a photo of it, like, yes, that's horrible and I want to counter it, but I want that spell.
I counter that and I'm definitely using it.
Yeah.
I'm curious about your mono white deck. Just because my newest deck that I have made is an Odric, like mono white humans.
Yeah, that is mine is mono white humans.
What bracket is it? Like, what was your intent here?
It is good because I'd probably say it's a bracket 4.
Fair.
3 or 4. It's not crazy good. It's not got any like really good combos or anything like that, but it's got a lot of protection in there. And Rick is basically, they all get whatever you choose. So I always usually choose, depending on the game, vigilance. So they're always I can attack with everything and still block with things. And first strike if there's death touch about, then I'll go for first strike, or lifelink if I want more life and I'm dying lots.
Fair.
But I enjoy it because people think, oh, I'll get rid of Rick, and then he goes, and then I bring him back, and I just go, oh, well, I need some life now, so I'll change it, because you don't have to choose the same two, and then all of the humans get that as well. So when you get lifelink, and then everything gets lifelink, and there were so many good humans in the Spider-Man set, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Spider-Man in there now, which is good because I need flying because most humans don't fly.
That's true.
Except Spider-Man, obviously.
I get to more of a gliding.
It's more, yeah. It counts as flying apparently on Magic the Gathering's cards.
Fair. I'll have to look into that. Like, because I have my deck is just I think it's bracket 2.
Mm-hmm.
My deck is just kind of aggro. It is just going to play humans all the time, every turn. Like, it doesn't have, there's no game changers, there's no nothing, right?
Yeah.
I think the inspiration for mine.
To send you the link for the mock field.
Yeah, I would like to see it, but I'll put the deck list for both in the description of the interview.
Yeah, in case people are like, why? I can't see it.
Exactly. Like, I really missed playing mono white humans in Modern. And so that was really the intent of mine, was really putting it there and it feeling like this deck. And it really does. Like, but it doesn't do crazy things. It just plays humans.
Yeah, fantastic. You just got to do your thing. That's what the world is anyway. It's just humans.
Exactly.
I do feel sometimes I'm like, oh, you're playing with all your fantasy creatures and I've got humans.
Humans are...
Me.
Humans exist in most fantasy realms, aside from...
it's true. They're not the favourite in most.
No. I said, so besides Bloomborough, right?
Yeah. There's no... I don't think there's... No humans in Bloomborough. No, I think there's... I'm really excited for the Hobbit deck. The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah. They haven't released any... Or they haven't announced anything yet, no?
No, nothing yet, but I'm so excited.
Yeah? What are you excited about? What are you hoping will be in it?
So, I love Delighted Halfling, and I'm like, well, come on. That would be easy. That would be an easy one to do.
That's true.
I had a Radagast, the brown deck, and it wasn't my favourite. And now I'm like, oh, I hope they do another version of him so I can, like, one that I'll just like the interaction of more. Because I'm not very good with graveyard stuff.
Okay.
It goes to my graveyard and I forget about it. So I had a deck that someone made me in Secret Santa. MTG Specs made it for me. And I was playing it and I was getting it, but I was like, I just keep forgetting that I need things in my graveyard. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, I was just awful at it. I was like, no, when it's gone it's out of sight, out of mind.
It's just gone.
Yeah, it's like just disappeared into thin air. And they're like, why don't you do something with your graveyard? And I'm like, oh yeah, forgot that was there.
That's right. Why don't you do the thing the deck is supposed to do?
Yeah. Remember what the card does? Yeah, do that. It had Descend and everything, and I was like, man.
How many decks do you own right now?
So I've got Alayla, my fairy deck. I've got Amzu Swarm's Hunger, which is my insect tribal deck.
That's a good tribe.
Gishath, which is dinosaurs. Wilson, Brick. I think that's it. Yeah, so 5. Which isn't enough.
That's a fair amount of decks to have. Like that's enough that you can rotate them
equally.
Yeah.
So I like to have ones that I'm like, oh, I could just play any. I could just happily pick up any of those and play. But they are all very like 3s. They're not. I need some different brackets to take with me. So when people go, oh, I want a really chill game, I haven't just like come here for blood.
Yeah.
I need something a bit more chill.
That's about where I'm at. Like I have a 1, a 2, 2 3s, and I just finished my first bracket 4 deck.
Yeah, and fantastic.
I'm excited to play it. I don't know if it's going to be any good.
You never know until you try. And then even then, you're not sure because the next time you do it, it might be really good or really bad.
It's true. There is, on paper, there could have a turn, or it has a turn 1 kill. But barring any sort of interaction at all, it would not happen. But it's
okay, and it depends what other people are playing as well.
Yeah, like I built Gwenom
every time.
And
okay, yeah.
Gwenom Bola on a stick is amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
And yeah,
That's exciting to see. Maybe you could play that when we do our game.
We'll see. We'll see. So we'll see what everyone wants to play bracket wise.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm totally in.
Fantastic. Does Moxfield tell you the bracket that it thinks
yeah, it gives you an estimate, and I think
is that
that's
what you go by, or do you work it out yourself?
I mean, the estimate's normally pretty good. It depends on the deck. Like the commander deck, it wants to say is illegal. To be perfectly honest.
Okay.
I mean, Black Lotus mocks the Moxes and Time Walk are all banned in Commander.
Yes.
But the thing is that
true.
it can have the powerful cards, but barring the 1999 and below, it doesn't have payoffs, right? So sometimes,
I don't mind when people play with the cards they want to play with. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I played with Applejack for a little while, and that was a silver border card. So obviously, I let people know first, but you know, they're just like, yeah, that sounds fun.
I made the best. I think I've played it like twice. I made the best new deck. I have no idea what bracket it would be. This wasn't in that list. It has Princess Twilight Sparkle as my commander.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
And it is the just most brutal stacks deck ever until everybody wins.
Oh my god. That sounds
fantastic. No one
does
anything until everybody wins.
That's amazing.
Because you gotta have goals, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That is fantastic. I was gonna make a Pinkie Pie deck, but it's to do with the art on the cards, and it says if they've got a smile in it, and I went through and I'm like, none of these are smiling. There's not enough smiles in Magic the Gathering.
I bet you
not at all.
I bet you could search. Scryfall has a crazy search field, like criteria where you can put like is smiling and just like crazy things.
Okay, I'll do that then, because yeah, I want to build it, but I've just been looking through all my bulk and I'm like, is that a smile? No, actually it's growling or, you know, whatever it's doing.
Well, it's always going to be up to the table, right?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't want to like play it and then be like, excuse me, that is not. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's not actually smiling, but it kind of looks like it's smiling.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
Yeah. I'll just get like a little felt tip and make them all smile.
You should absolutely do that. If you keep things inner sleeved, you could draw on smiles without destroying the card.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Or just have like smile stickers. So you have like, you know, Planeswalker Garrick, like, and just like this sticker of like a wide smile above it.
That's a great idea.
I would allow that do that if that were.
Yeah, I think I'd like. Well, it's smiling.
Yeah,
prove me wrong. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Good idea.
Was it like a couple of years ago? There was a deck kicking around the internet that somebody had built, and it was the entire deck was women looking left, like in the art. It was the whole thing. Like, it's fucking amazing.
I do love that. See, that's the funny, you know, that's the mimic. That's the funny mimic that they've got. Like, I enjoy collecting Pokemon that look stoned, which is a lot of Snorlax because he's always got food next to him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, yeah, straight in my folder.
Exactly. Do you play Pokemon or any other games?
No. I play RuneScape.
You play RuneScape? RuneScape's good.
Yeah. I've started a new account recently because I'm like, right, I want to get 99 and I want to get beef, but I can't get beef. It's not happening, and I'm sad about it. Because Richard got beef, and I'm sad.
Fair enough.
For people who don't know what RuneScape is.
Do not know what that means.
Okay, so there's a new boss that's called Brutus, and it's a big like bull, and you have to kill it, and you get a pet. But it's crazy odds, and I've only killed him like 200 times, so.
Okay.
It's going to be a while.
I never played RuneScape, but I played Guild Wars 2.
Okay. See, I played Sims when I was a kid.
Fair.
But that was pretty much as far as it went. I was a Nintendo kind of person. Like, played Cooking Mama and Nintendogs, and that'd be it, really.
Fair.
Until I met Richard. And then it was, RuneScape and Magic the Gathering.
Then you off the deep end.
D&D.
D&D is good.
Not enough. Yeah. We never have enough time. You're getting into it and you're like, oh my God, I've got to go to bed.
Yeah, I feel it's been a long time since I've played like a proper game of D&D.
Yeah.
Need to find one.
Yeah, honestly, there was a shop in London that did. They had like little coves with like little books and stuff where you can like have a proper like D&D session, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'd want the whole vibe. I'd want everyone to dress up, and I'd want it to be like, you know, ambient music in the background and everything.
There's a
Full on.
place. There's a place in Berlin called Tales Untold. Amazing place.
Okay.
It's like a bar cafe where they have games. You pay kind of hourly with like a max. If you're there all day, there's a max you'll play, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
a
okay.
max you'll pay. But they have a special room in the back, which is just like candles and a table and like a bit fireplace. And
That's awesome.
you can rent it out, and you can go and have these like super like theme or super atmospheric like D&D sessions.
Yeah, sounds great. Honestly, oh, right, that's my 30th sorted.
Yeah, I mean that's the. I don't know how much it is. How much you would need to rent it out for in order to actually make it like a profitable business.
Yeah, true. But then I suppose it's just a room.
Yeah, but people sitting around talking to each other and not consuming anything doesn't sound like a super good business model. I mean, I guess they get food and drinks, right?
True. Yeah. Yeah, you can only have drinks that are like medieval though. You can't have like a Fanta or anything.
It's true.
Has to
Here's
be-
your horn.
Yeah, beer and kegs. Straight from the keg.
I mean, Buckfast is medieval, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Just put a paper bag around it.
See, paper bag, less medieval.
Yeah. Yeah. A sack, a Hessian sack. There we go.
Like a small linen sack.
Yeah, or a chalice. Put it in a cup. A nice wine glass.
Chalice is good.
That'd be right. Yeah.
You know, people's skulls, they don't make very good cups.
I can't imagine they would.
No. It's nice to make a point, but at the same time, they're just terrible cups.
Yeah, they'd be better as a bowl, surely.
I think they're just not really good at holding liquids.
Yeah, but what about like solids? You could like put your, I don't know, crisps in there.
Okay. Like kind of like in the middle of the table.
Snack. Yeah, a little snack pot, like peanuts.
I love it. I love it.
I'd rather that than drink out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that being sanitary, but I guess drinking out of it wouldn't be a super sanitary either.
It depends if it was just pure alcohol in there, then maybe.
It's like Everclear.
Yeah, like, let me just have the sip of this absinthe.
It does present its own problems at that point, but yeah.
Yeah, a straw would definitely be needed. Ooh, it's grossing me out. I keep thinking about it.
I like it as the bowl for snacks. Because you're not like,
I think it's
the
like,
snacks aren't like soaking in it.
Water.
You're kind of just like picking out of it.
Can I use it as an ashtray?
Maybe. I think that would smell really weird.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
And not like good weird.
No, not a good weird smell. A gross weird smell. I haven't got a human skull, so that's all right.
I was thinking the same. If it comes up, we can talk about this again. Like if I find one on the street, you'll be the first person I call. Well,
I'll get the crisps ready.
I bring the skull, you bring the crisps.
Yeah, I'll bring the snacks. Yeah.
That doesn't feel like a great trade, but
So bring your own skull pie.
yeah, maybe next time I'll have to do it.
Command Fest, we'll be there.
Yeah, so have you heard anything about Axion? Like why are there no events this year? I mean, there's one in October,
I don't know. Right? They've been very quiet about it. I mean, I know that I'm gonna be going as a creator / cosplayer because they invited me at the last one, but I don't know anything else.
Yeah, like I reached out because like I judge, and then at the last one I was a creator.
Absolutely.
And it was this moment of like I reached out. It's like I'm trying to plan ahead. Are you planning anything? Like last year by this time there was already like 3 big events, right?
Yeah, they definitely didn't let people know soon enough, especially if they want me to come as a creator or cosplayer, and cosplayer / cosplayer. I'm gonna have to get cosplay together. So it's like I'd like them to know what they're expecting of me before I start making something and it being super ambitious and I can't finish it, or it's only for one day and they want me to dress up for all 3. Like it's just need a bit more information, I think.
Yeah, fair. So how do you pick your cosplay stuff, your subjects?
It's sort of, I look at something and I go, yeah, I could probably do that.
Do you have some?
It's hard because I don't really have enough space to like make a whole outfit, you know, like paper mache a whole thing. Like, where would I keep that? You know, you can see I've got no fucking space anyway. So it's like, you know, I haven't got enough time or space to make lots of cosplays, so I usually go for ones that are quite simple because I would like to make them. You know, I'd like going in charity shopping and getting things to cut up into something instead of just going out and buying an outfit.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so it's a bit more unusual. But then also I'm like, oh, people don't know who I am either because I've gone as something really random. Okay, I know who I am,
right.
and that's all that matters.
Yeah, if you know who you are, you like how it looks. Who cares? Like,
Yeah. But I've been told I have to make it piss appropriate because all of my cosplays so far have been a struggle to go to the toilet in.
that is a serious issue. Yeah,
Piss appropriate cosplayers. That's what's happening.
that's good advice.
Yeah. Facts.
It's the things
Important
people don't
things to
think about.
remember.
Like, there's like, this looks so good, and you're like, you know, you're gonna be spending possibly 3 days all day in this thing. Like,
Talking lots, drinking lots of water.
yeah,
It was awful, yeah. Because I had the Spider-Man outfit on, and then I had a t-shirt on and a jacket, and then obviously I had to take the top off, the jacket off, and unzip myself from the Spider-Man outfit
to
then
release
pee.
yourself from the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I literally just peed once that day. I was like, I'm holding this in. Which is not
seems
ideal,
like-
which is why I'm like, right, never
That's
again.
torture. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it makes me
cosplay,
want
though.
to
It was
finish
good
games
cosplay.
quickly. Yeah, it was fun. I do enjoy cosplaying, but not enough people do it in the UK. It's definitely more of a US thing.
I think it's
In my
more just the
opinion.
size of the events.
Yeah, that's true. But then there was even more people dressing up for the Lorwyn, the one that was the Lorwyn and Magic.
Mhm.
There was more Lorwyn cosplayers than there was Magic cosplay. And it's like people just don't, Magic people don't cosplay as much in the UK.
Weird.
Because even at like Comic Cons and things like that, everyone dresses up, but it's all like superhero stuff and comics.
Yeah, fair. I've been actually thinking I might cosplay in Amsterdam,
Yeah, you should.
except like easy mode.
Yeah, like something
There's-
casual, like simple, but like you can still tell.
I don't necessarily mean that. I mean, there's some things that are very much like in my lane.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Like, I was thinking the Secret Lair Massacre Girl.
Yeah, that
It's
was
very
done at
much
the
just
club,
like,
wasn't it?
it's not a stretch. I might
Yeah.
own most of the clothes already. Like,
And then it's just makeup. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
I think
so
that's,
it's
I
easy
think that's a
mode,
good
right?
idea. Yeah, something simple. I was like, oh, I could be a goblin, and all I'd have to do is paint myself green and give myself like goblin ears,
That'd be good though.
and that's it. You know, simple.
The harder part is I would have to make a Massacre Girl deck.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
that
you
hard,
would.
but it's
That is
harder than
true.
just like grabbing clothes that I have. It's
Yeah, it'd take you longer to get the deck together than it would to get the cosplay together.
exactly. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
it's
I don't know
something I've
who.
always wanted to do, but I never. I want to say I don't have the resources, but I never devoted the time to it. I guess is the
That's the thing. Yeah, there's other things that take priority sometimes.
there's a nice
Yeah, it's
makerspace
just
around here.
traveling as well. I don't think I'd want to cosplay because I'd have to carry it all with me.
Yeah, especially once you start talking about big foam implements.
Yeah, like big accessories and like big wings or big hats. It's like, oh, that's gonna if that breaks, I'll cry.
Like getting on a plane with like big foam wings and a sword. You're like, that's not
No, that's expensive as well. They'd make you check that in.
probably, and so that's like another what, $60.
Yeah, literally each as well. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cosplay, but I might. I might change my mind and do something simple.
Have you been to any
Maybe.
events outside of the UK?
No, I've never been to a Magic Con and I've never been to Amsterdam either, so I am very excited
Oh,
for
you've
it.
never been to Amsterdam, no matter what.
No, so I'm
Interesting.
gonna be in my element. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
It is a very cool
This is me
city.
taking photos. That's gonna be me the whole weekend. Someone's gonna be like, hi, and I'm like, sorry, I'm busy.
Like, shut up, busy. Look at this. Look at
Yeah.
this river or canal, I
Look at
guess.
the memes, yeah. Look at this cute coffee shop, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
excited, I am.
there's a lot of cool stuff in the city. I think
Mhm.
it's the classic like MagicCon or like big event in any city. It's like you will have to intentionally find the time to go out and explore the city.
Yes, yeah, I think
'Cause-
we're gonna stay a couple of days after and explore,
Nice.
make the most of it.
Yeah, because there's so much going on at MagicCon. Like you'll never accidentally end up somewhere else.
No, yeah, I'll be like full jam packed 3 days, and then I'll be like, right, now I need to wind down and just look around some places. Because I'll be
Exactly.
like, my social battery will be like up here. I'll be like, there's none left. None left.
That's a good place to chill. though.
Nobody talk to me.
Exactly. The cool thing is it's a fairly small city, so you can really get anywhere on foot, but you can also rent bikes super cheap. Like it's really.
I will probably get hit by a bike or a tram at some point.
It's nice to. It's the quintessential Amsterdam experience.
What happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam, and that's me getting hit by things.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get hit by something and break something, then
I will have to stay in Amsterdam.
That's fair. Life could be worse.
It could be, yeah. I could be breaking my leg not in Amsterdam. At least I can still play Magic.
It's true. That's the great
up
thing,
to the table.
I'd say that's anything you want to talk about. Anything you die.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that can be wrap up a bit. I think it'll be awesome to see you again in Amsterdam. Got some months before that. Is there anything you want to plug? Anything you're up to nowadays? Anything like that? All the links and stuff we'll throw in the description as well.
I mean, yeah, I haven't really got anything in the pipelines or anything like that yet. I'm just literally just going to Magic Con and doing that. So there isn't really anything that I want to plug. I've sort of, like I've said, I had a break from social media, so I'm now coming back to it. So I'm sort of still making those plans.
Oh, fair. It's nice to have the break, though. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was nice. Well, it wasn't, but it was nice now.
It's nice now that you've had a break.
Yeah, it's nice now that I've had a break, but yeah, I didn't need my dad to die for it to happen.
That's fair.
Yeah,
next time
I should have had a break.
You could find a better reason to have a break.
Yes, yeah.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining me.
Chat shit.